In this video, we will take a look at how to use the pen tool in Adobe Illustrator. So make sure to stay tuned because that's coming right up. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video tutorial here at Design with Muneeb. I'm Muneeb, and in this video we will take a look at how to properly use pen tool in Adobe Illustrator. So if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, then I upload twice a week about graphic design, making money online, Adobe Illustrator tutorials, and all that good stuff. So make sure to subscribe. So now that's aside, now let's jump right into the video. So here I've created 1000 by 1000 pixels document in Adobe Illustrator, a brand new document. So now I'm gonna just copy the template image and I'm gonna go to Illustrator and paste that over here. Now I'm gonna centralize that, and in the layer which is pasted on, I'm gonna just double click to rename that. I'm gonna add just a template. Now I'm gonna double click the layer aside from the text to open up the layer options panel. Now I'm gonna set the color to something like black or light gray, and I'm gonna check template. What's gonna do is gonna lock the layer and dim all the images to the given value. Normally it's 50%, and to be honest 50% is okay. I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm gonna alt click this create new layer button, and it's gonna automatically create a new layer and open this layer options. I'm gonna just put in the word vector or something like that, and now I'm gonna start all my work. Now normally in Illustrator there are two ways of drawing. One way is to actually use the brush tools, the pencil tools, etc. to paint automatically, and this doesn't mean you can just plug in something in your brain and paint automatically. This means that if you just select the brush tool and just draw with it, you can see if I just press this, you can see it has these anchor points. They're pre-placed into position, and similarly the case with the pencil tool. But then with the pen tool, it's not quite much like that. We have to add the anchor points manually. So this is called manual painting. So yeah, now you know it. There are two ways of painting in Adobe Illustrator. Number one, automatic painting, in which all the anchor points are being placed automatically, and the manual painting like with the pen tool, in which all the anchor points are being placed manually. So now in one of my earlier tutorials I have introduced you to the pen tool, but it was a very general basic, well, it wasn't a very good tutorial. I could have done better, but let's just ignore the fact that it was a really dull tutorial. I just introduced you to the pen tool and I just showed you how you can illustrate these letters. Well, we have to do a little bit more than that now. We have to create perfect curves. Now if we just create a circle here with the ellipse tool by holding shift, let's create a perfect circle. Now if we zoom in, now if we just select this with the direct selection tool, you can clearly see that this circle has 4 anchor points. Now if we just select 2 of these points, you can see the handles of these two are almost the exact same. So yeah, we know we have something to start with. So when starting out with a shape like this one, it's better to start out with a corner. So basically like this is a very good example. Now to be exact and like everything showing, we can just add rulers. We can press R if the rulers bar isn't showing, Control R, excuse me, and there you go. So now if we just drag and drop here, one rule there to create a point in there. So now I'm gonna just press P on my keyboard or select the pen tool from the tools bar. Let's select that and let's add a point here. And before just adding a point and just doing that, I'm gonna just click and then drag it so it creates this handle for me. Let's just hold shift, you can see it's creating 90 either 180, either 360 or 45 along these axes handles. So you can see how it's giving me now. If I preview the pen tools pad that I'm in the latest version of Adobe Illustrator, that's CC 2017, I've made this handle a little bit long. So what I can do, I can just hold Alt and drag it down. I can just hold Shift to drag it down along axes. Now I can just drag a ruler here, so I can just make something like this, and let's just drag a handle. So let's just hold Shift and make a handle over here. So now just following this whole sequence, I can just create something perfectly that is perfectly curved. So now if I just add this over here, you can see it's not perfectly curved, but that's not something to worry about. Let's just make this a little bit down, and let's just do something like this. And now you may want to add a black stroke to see what you're doing. Let's just add a handle over here. So now just following this overall strategy and this plan and this method or this approach, you can just make perfect curves with your pen tool and with manual keyframing or manual painting in Adobe Photoshop. So if I just do that, you can see it's curved perfectly. And there's a little bit problem over here, but that's not to worry about that much. We can always readjust them at a later point. So we have learned that great way of manual painting in Adobe Illustrator to trace your hand drawings or whatever you want it to use for. I'm thinking of also doing in-depth tutorials for hand tracing the drawings, like in comic books and every great stuff like that, but let's leave it that for another time in the future. Let's focus on the present. So pen tool is also very helpful with creating custom shapes, and not only custom shapes, and you can see what I'm talking about. Let's just select our stroke to really nice pink. It's not that nice, but let's just correct that. Now let's add some hairs or maybe crown. Let's just select pen tool. Let's just select a golden color, and let's just add a point over here. Well, holding down the Shift, I can ensure that the line is straight. I can just add over here, and I can just add few points. So we can create this unique shape. Well, it's a really great way to just give that essence of illustrating in your design work. Well, of course, Illustrator is all about illustrating. So what's Illustrator without pen tool? So now let's complete something with a pen tool in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so as you can see, guys, I have traced this typography with only pen tool. So yep, the pen tool is a great way for making unique shapes and tracing your artwork without a whole lot of a hustle. Of course, pen tool takes a bit of a time to practice and to use this, and of course once you have learned to use this, it can also take some time to trace the artwork, but in the end it's worth it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, then make sure to leave a like on the video. If you loved it, then make sure to subscribe. This video is a part of my logo design series, so make sure to check it out if you don't know about it already. I will link it down in the description and on the cards above. Check out my other awesome content on the channel. This has been Muneeb, and until then, see you later.